Moving on now, in Saharanpur, where things have been tense, curfew will be relaxed through today. In fact, curfew was relaxed at 7 a.m. this morning and will be relaxed till 11 and again between 3 to 7 p.m. And of course, one of the primary reasons of this is the fact that Eid is being celebrated today, and the disputed land curfew will be raised in the morning, though curfews will still be on the highway. Let's go over to Tonya Biswas, who joins us now for more on the story. Tonya, what exactly are the regulations for the curfew being lifted today? I believe it's not going to be divided between the old city and the new city.
That's right, Kajari. Yesterday, what we saw that essentially the authorities tried to relax the curfew in two parts between old city and new city. One side being predominantly Muslim area, and the other one is where the Sikhs were living. So today, of course, what the authorities are telling us is not going to be a division on that basis. Between 7 to 11, they have a curfew in that area where the Sikhs and the Muslims live as well. But there is a highway running across in the middle, which we have been reporting over the past few days, which divides both sides. So there is curfew imposed on that highway. So neither side will be able to cross over to the other portion. But what the police officials, of course, have managed the situation in such a manner so that all those who want to offer prayers for Eid can actually go to the local mosque, whichever portion of the city that is, and offer prayers during the day. But there are two divisions, relaxations again on the basis of relaxation again for 4 hours in different parts of the city. And of course, keeping the Eid celebrations in mind, the curfew relaxation happened a little earlier today. So it's between 7 to 11 in the morning, and then again between 3 to 7 in the afternoon, where essentially a lot of people who want to go and buy basic amenities can go to the local markets and buy it. So there is a lot of patrolling on the streets even now, keeping in mind that it is a very sensitive area still. What the district officials were telling us is that those who do want to celebrate Eid will be able to do so without any hassle.
Right. Tonya, even as we talk about curfew being relaxed on Eid through specific hours of the day today, just tell us, give us a quick update on what the situation is looking like on the ground in the wake of the tension that we've been seeing.
Today being Eid, anyways, what the locals were telling us is that the markets here used to remain closed. And because of the enforcement of the curfew, which has been going on for the past few days, there are certain portions of the city which are still shut earlier in the day today, even as we have in fact been traveling through the city to reach our location. But we have been talking to the locals over the past few days, and of course the tension has been under control, but still that particular area where the disputed land is, where the Sikh Gurudwara is located, which is also close to a Muslim neighborhood, that area is still pretty tense. In fact, we were speaking to families from both sides of the highway, so to speak, which divides the neighborhood there. They were essentially saying that there is still a lot of tension, and even when the curfew is lifted, it would take a lot of time for them to actually reassociate with some of their neighbors. So, but what the officials are of course saying is that they would want the situation to normalize as soon as possible. They do not intend to carry on with this curfew for too long. And in fact, yesterday was like a testing point where 8 hours of curfew relaxation in total went very smoothly without any major incident being reported anywhere across the city. And today also they are hoping the same. Kajari?
Right. Thank you so much for joining us with those details.